Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us at Our Gaming Life. I'm your host Adam. Jumping right into the action, the first game we're going to be reviewing today is Scrap Mechanic. Scrap Mechanic is a game developed by Axolot Games, and their overall preview of the game is Welcome to the Machine-Filled Creative Paradise of Scrap Mechanic, a multiplayer sandbox game with the imagination and ingenuity at its core. Create fantastic machines, transforming vehicles, or sneaky traps. The possibilities are endless with Scrap Mechanic's powerful tools. So you can kind of see some of the play that I've had so far of the game. I made that pretty awesome car. The game is pretty ingenious when it comes to think of like Minecraft on steroids, but just a lot of different things that you're going to be able to do. Currently, it is on Steam as a early access. It is priced for $19.99, so be sure to pick it up today. Currently they have a creative mode unlocked, and they'll give you a chance to play around with some of the different functions that the game uses. It has a pretty simple command structure that lets you do some amazing things. As you can see, I made a flying craft not very well, but I was smart enough to add something when I do fall over, just like you see here. Was able to flip myself back over, so score for me. They'll have single player, multiplayer maps, as well as some good old-fashioned co-op play, so you can play with your friends. They'll also be adding a survival mode, kind of like Minecraft, and enemy choice currently are some crazy looking robots. So make sure you guys pick it up today and start creating your world. As you can see right now, essentially what I'm going through is I'm picking up some of the different mechanics of the game, going through the instruction book, which worked pretty well. There's a lift there that you can use, and what that does is it detaches whatever you decide to make from the environment, so it's not locked in place. So definitely you want to make sure you're using the lift if you're doing any type of vehicle creation, or even if you decide you want to make your house on wheels, you can definitely do that. So you can see my completed simple construction of a little vehicle, and then that is the switch function tool that you can bring up and make sure that all the tires are rotating the same way, that it's connected to your steering wheel so you can turn. When you're done, you just move the lift and off you go, unless you mess up like I do, and go and enjoy the adventure. But really fun. I can't wait to see what it brings to the action when they start to include the survival mode as well as the co-op play. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and already the game looks this great this early in the development. I'm really looking forward to what they're going to bring. Second game on our list today is Kona. The developer of this game is Parable. Their overall synopsis of the game is: welcome to northern Canada in 1970. A strange blizzard ravages a lake in the area. Step into the shoes of a detective to explore their eerie village. Investigate serial events and battle the elements and enemies to survive. The first installment in the series of 4 games, Kona is a chilly, interactive tale you won't soon forget. So again, this is another early access Steam game available for $9.99. As you can kind of see, there's some awesome graphics. It looks really cool. It really sets up kind of that eerie tone right from the beginning, which you don't really see a lot in some of the games these days. Attention to detail is crucial in these type of games. So as you're watching some of the gameplay, one of the things to think about is like, what do you think it would be like to be a detective in a small town, and then all of a sudden a blizzard comes along and you're seemingly all alone? So as you can see up to this point, I still haven't ran into anybody. So it's just kind of like, okay, well, I'm not really not sure what's going on. So I start driving into the town, and you'll see kind of the weather start to take effect, because right now it just seems like a normal, fun, carefree kind of day, just going to visit another client, and all of a sudden things start taking a really eerie turn. So I will just let you watch and enjoy. The last thing I'll say about this game is you basically work your way through a number of clues, and with intuitive interactions helping you develop exactly what is going on in this small town. Currently, within its development, it has basically one storyline, completely playable, and then they have awesome updates, so they're constantly updating the game as well as keeping all the players informed of what their next steps are going to be. So enjoy kind of the rest of the sample of this video, and just make up your own decision. Is this something you'd be willing to play? Finally, everyone, third up on the list for today, we have Subnautica. The developer for this game is Unknown World Entertainment. Again, another Steam Early Access game that you will be able to pick up today for $19.99. The overall preview of the game: descend into the depths of an alien underwater world filled with wonder and peril. Craft equipment, pilot submarines, terraform volatile terrain, and outsmart wildlife to explore lush coral reefs, volcanoes, cave systems, and more, all while trying to survive. So you can kind of see in the first opening scene, things aren't exactly going well for you as the player. So you eject yourself from your main ship and you find yourself in the escape pod, but oh no, wait, it's on fire. So keeping my wits about me, I'll go ahead and pick up the fire extinguisher here, put out the fire before I go to start exploring the alien world. That is, if I can put it out without catching myself on fire first. So initially, my HUD is initially booting up here. This is really going to be one of the key components that you're going to use to be able to track all the gear that you have within the game, as well as anything that you need in order to craft using this awesome crafting surface. The only thing that's actually fixed in the survival mode. Another thing to point out is they'll also kind of have a free or creative mode, as well as different difficulty settings for survival. So you can do a full survival, which will do things like water, food that you can see I'm playing here on the left hand side, as well as oxygen, health. Or you can play a little bit of an easier version of survival that will include things just like the O2 and the health. So you'll go through, you swim, you can see my oxygen kind of going down, find some limestone, break it up, get some copper, all the things that you need to start building different types of equipment. Another thing to note is you'll find different pieces from your ship that will be crucial to rebuilding. As you get a little bit further along, you can see things like a welding tool, a flashlight, a scanner, which whenever you come across something new, at first you want to scan it. A knife, which, I mean, come on, everyone needs a knife, right? As well as some tools to help you get around and explore some of the deeper depths of this strange alien world. So you can see I have my sea glide here. So go ahead, drop that out, swim down, I'll pick it up, go for a nice little swim. This really helps you get around, and then a little bit later on you can continue to actually upgrade this, and you'll be able to add the actual sonar to the game, which will help you kind of map the area, which will obviously be crucial as you get to certain points. Like for instance, they have some of these corals that actually give you oxygen bubbles. Yay for staying underwater. And obviously pointing out some of the dangers that you'll come across. As you can see, I'm collecting some stuff here, and then all of a sudden, oh, what is that? That guy looks mean. Yeah. Good thing I got my knife. Better swim away. He knows what's up. Definitely. Keeping it safe. Don't kill me, please. Yeah, you're dead. Alright guys, well I hope you have enjoyed the first installment here at Our Gaming Life. Be sure to come back and check out our channel for plenty more, as well as some Let's Play and some other events. So this is Adam from OGL signing out, and don't forget to respawn.